So, the story so far. We are Power. That's Shadowheart, that's not us. We are Power. The Tiefling Fighter. We have spent a bit of our time in Baldur's Gate, but until then, we're used to like the customs of Avernus more than the material plane. So we're a little bit... Alright, Gale, have a nice stretch there. So we're not necessarily the most good aligned character in the world, but we got snatched up from the streets of Baldur's Gate by an Illithid. And we got imprisoned on their ship, on their Nautiloid, and had an Illithid tadpole inserted into our eye. I'm just double checking that we are actually live on Twitch, because for some reason it's not actually updated for me yet. Otherwise I might just be speaking this out into nothingness. But yeah, we had an Illithid tadpole implanted into us, as did many of our companions who found our way on the same ship. So that ship crashed, and we are now wandering the Sword Coast trying to find some ways to fix this. So the first way we found is we could go to this Githyanki Kresh. One of our companions, Lae'zel, told us about this. We've spoken to someone called Zoru, who says that there's a Githyanki patrol to the northwest, and they might be able to tell us more. We've also found some information that the druid Halsin from this druid grove might also be able to help. But they're in a goblin camp. We're probably going to visit that today, so we might see something about that. We've also met some refugees. They were at this camp, these tiefling refugees. And in order to protect them, we need to defeat the goblins in the area. At the goblin camp, we may or may not do that. Depends on how it goes. But generally, we've been fairly tiefling aligned. The big problem here is that the druids were threatening this tiefling child. We tried to protect the tiefling child. We killed a number of the druids, and then like an all-out war broke out between the druids and the tieflings there, leaving like all the druids dead, most of the tieflings dead, and one of our companions who was supposed to be at bloody camp. But Will is permadead, couldn't even speak with him, and that's where we are. So, hello, Not Invented here. How are you doing? Let's just double check where we're supposed to be going. I think... Ooh, it's not this way. We need to walk to Sylvanas' Grove. That's what we need to do. I'm really liking this game. It's not complete. So we've come across various bits where we've had things like there's been a conversation that we've been having and like the cutscene hasn't yet been made. It's also plenty buggy. So far, I've only had like a couple of bits where I've had to restart. Where the heck am I even going? The wrong way. I've only had a couple of bits where I've had to restart. Most of the bugs are funny rather than game breaking. But if that's an issue, probably wait until full launch. Because yeah, it is early access.
Do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
Oh, a backpack. What have we got in here?
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Oh. Alright then, companions. You liked all the previous iterations. So this... If you're coming at this from a stance of liking the Baldur's Gate series, this is very different to that. If you're coming at this from liking the Divinity series, it's closer in spirit to that. So the combat is turn-based.
It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Alright, so we've got nothing going on.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brain worms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
Alright, so we can examine the boar's corpse. I mean, we might as well. Oh, I got DC 11. Alright.
boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. But you can't find any sign of a wound.
Yep, fail.
Nothing. Come on, we're wasting our time.
I'm betting some form of trap around here. I'm seeing blood. Alright, let's have a bit of an explore. Oh, a scrapwood shield. Have a look at this. Shadowheart's our only shield wearer, so she's the only one that might even want this. AC +2, a hand-like symbol is artlessly painted on the front of this wood shield. That feels very goblin, doesn't it? Or even... Ah, there's the shield. Okay, so stat-wise it's the same, but I think I prefer the look of the studded shield. What does this signpost actually say?
West, Baldur's Gate. East, Elturel.
Okay. Ooh.
I can't stop the bleeding, Bray.
Who are you?
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Not like that.
Like what then?
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
I'm not sure if that writhing of the person down on the ground was actually supposed to be animated writhing or whether that was just physics bug. Right, so we can freeze and hold up our hands. What happened to your friend? 3, we can use our medicine. Say his wounds look deep, I might be able to help. Or we can use our illithid tadpole and a wisdom check to say I will go where I wish. I feel like that's us. DC 1? Alright. Going for lunch. Have fun. Succeeded on a nat 3.
I'm so sorry. It's our brother, True Soul Edwin. He's injured and I wasn't thinking.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. The injured man locks eyes with you. The parasite writhes in your head.
Okay, so we can try to block him out. We can hold his stare or move away reaching for your weapon. I think we're going to hold his stare.
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brynna. New recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. Mind the true soul. She will. She. Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now.
A true soul, thank the Absolute. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen, like you.
Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Oh, we've got some flunkies, do we? We've heard the name of this Absolute before. It was on a pair of our gloves that we've got, if I'm not mistaken. If I switch out here... Yeah, the Gloves of Powers, blessed by Princess Gut. These gauntlets aid any who bear the Absolute's mark upon their flesh, but woe any non-believer who hopes to steal their power. Let's... What happened to your brother exactly, I think?
We were looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. But instead of them, Edwin found an Owlbear.
Ooh.
An angry one. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with Owlbear tracks.
Owlbear, you say? Alright, so... Let's get them to explain this Absolute to us, because I feel like we want to know at this point.
What? Are you testing us? The Absolute is our goddess. She's going to rip down the old world order, start a new one. Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, you will firstly, True Soul. You don't need me to explain that.
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice, and when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
I mean, I like the sound of that. Accrued summary. You have more to learn about Faith Novice. 2. These fugitives. Tell me more. Tell me more. I'm a survivor of this crash. Looks like you found me. You need to find the beast and avenge your brother. Forget the Owlbear. You're still alive. So go. Let's ask more about these fugitives.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
Should we tell them that we're a survivor of that crash? Yeah. I'm a survivor of that crash. Looks like you found me.
You! Brenna! Kill her!
Oh, we've gone to combat. Alright. Wasn't actually expecting that to lead to combat. I thought that they would still have, you know, liked us, but fair enough. Right. We want to actually use resources on this. They're level 3. There are 2 of them. Alright, so if we use Firebolt, that'll deal... Yeah, let's... Ooh, Ray of Frost actually does AoE. No, it doesn't seem like it does AoE. So I think I saw, like in a previous fight we had, where Will used Ray of Frost and it left frozen patches on the ground. So I think that's where I was confusing it. I mean, we could just shatter. You know, use up a level 2 spell on this. Ooh, Burning Hands. That feels good. So where can I jump to? Alright, yeah, let's do that. Then, yeah, we should be able to burn both of them. Seems good. And Astarion. Yeah, these are all single target. That's not going to be of much use to us, seeing as we're going to be able to kill at least one of them anyway. Alright, if this hits, it should kill Brenna. Yeah! And... Can we get close enough to... We can! Might knock him in the fire. Yeah! Color spray? Alright, I'll take that. No actual physical damage.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin, Saza. Curious.
Alright, so there's
Looks
a...
like the Absolute's drawing all sorts to become followers. Impressive in a way.
There's a shaft of a broken spear here.
The man is dead, but something shifts beneath his features. A glistening tadpole emerges, slithering up past a sightless eyeball. The same as the creature behind your eye.
Yeah, thought as much. Let's observe it for a moment.
It seems to curl upward in recognition, then shrinks back down, eager to escape.
You know what? I don't think we're terribly happy about it, so let's reach out to crush it.
Squeeze should do it, but you stop short. How could you think of harming something so beautiful, so pure?
Let's try to resist these feelings. DC 9? Alright. That's easier than I thought it would be. Yeah.
The tadpole plops to the ground. Now is your chance to stomp it into the dirt. But it's too precious, too sweet, isn't it?
Alright. So I think we're going to use our strength here. Strain every fiber of your being and smash the parasite. DC 12.
Your foot trembles. You can't do it. You couldn't possibly. It slithers away and vanishes into the undergrowth. Safe. Free.
Don't disapprove of me, I tried.
Slither away.
There are arithmetic work here as well.
It'd been great if they weren't all talking over each other there, but...
So, we're blessed true souls, handpicked by the Absolute. Just like their ex-brother, who, by a remarkable coincidence, also had a mind flayer worm in his skull.
One, all the more reason to get rid of it. Two, is that how we were meant to turn out? Brainwashed cultists. Three, his siblings practically worshipped us. This could be useful. Yeah, could be useful.
Indeed. Until we transform into floating, slimy monsters. I imagine it'll be downhill after that.
Look on the bright side, Astarion.
Did you feel that? It wasn't us doing the talking. There was a power behind the words. The parasite. We spoke, but it commanded.
Swaying others just like that. Now there's an advantage we can't afford to ignore. Two, just who's being manipulated here? Those we speak to? Us? Both? Three, I'll speak for myself without the influence of this pest. Don't get me over one, swaying others just like that. Now there's an advantage we can't afford to ignore.
You can't say that for certain. Not while we don't know the true cost. If I were a parasite, I'd want my host to think I was a benefit. Be careful with this advantage.
Nah. What did Brenna have? A mace and a scroll of bless. Cool. And Andric, simple robe, short sword, and a couple of scrolls. So I think this means that we can wear the gloves potentially. Actually, no, let's push this to us. Oh. Ah, the game crashed. Apparently it didn't want me to wear the gloves of power. Well, I guess we'll take a minute or two whilst this just decides to do the cloud syncing. Actually, can I stop this? And just get back to replaying. Oh. Come on. God, love crashes to desktop. At least I did pop a quick save before that, though. I do it a little bit out of habit, just in case things go crashy. I really wish there were a way to, like, temporarily say, hey, don't do the whole cloud syncing thing right now. I just want to get back into it. Because I don't want to just turn off the cloud saving totally, because it's good and I like it. But, you know, for now. Alright. It stopped cloud syncing, we're getting back into it. Let's check we got videos still. Yeah, cool. Luckily, loading doesn't take too long. Oh, well. Couldn't even speak with Dead with him. Oh, yeah, that's the thing I wanted to do. Right, so inventory. Gloves of power, you get into my inventory, and... Are we wearing gloves right now? We are not. Yeah, we're wearing some absurdly thick gardening gloves. Alright, and anyone that we hit takes a penalty. Right. We can't speak with Dead on Edwin.
Corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
A true soul. A chosen.
Who chose you?
The Absolute. The Almighty Goddess.
Is there anything valuable around here? I mean, they're dead now. Who are Brynner and Andric?
Sister. Brother. My job. To protect them.
What were you doing here?
Looking for her weapon. The Absolute.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Oh yeah, we're question limited. Yeah, and I can't recast on them. Brynner's corpse is shining though.
The corpse seems willing to speak, but not to its killer.
Fine, be like that. Alright. Yeah, we can't jump over there, so at least not with our regular jump distance. I think some of us do have the spell jump, which lets us jump... I think it's higher rather than longer. Right, some leather boots. Don't really do anything for us, but cool. And, oh, there's one of the pods.
Another pod from the ugh. Smells like rotten eggs.
Was this the pod that Aedrin came out of, maybe? I guess it would make sense. That seems to be it for what's down here, unless we can... No, we can't jump over here. That's fine. I'm still suspicious about this bridge. I'm not comfortable with just walking across it until I've explored every other avenue. Oh. Not 100% sure what happened. Oh, okay. There's some twisting vines there. Fair enough. I checked in this pouch? No. So which of our party is best at medicine? Because maybe I can have them take a look at the corpse. Alright, it's Shadowheart. Okay, I can't do the medicine check again. With a different character, that's fair. And there's no other way around by the looks of things. There's a... Really feels like maybe I can jump across here somehow. Ooh. What's this? Anything? No. Can I get up here? I mean, I can probably jump up, can't I? Well, this bit here doesn't seem to connect to anything. That just goes through the world. Ooh, I can get up here. Yeah. Right, you get a little bit further. Now, Shadowheart. Astarion. Come on. No? Do we have to leave Astarion behind? Come on. Oh, does Astarion not have jump? Let me just double check all their skills. Gale. Also does not have jump. That's fair. Nope, don't talk to him. Alright. Well, let's grab the others. Oh. Can't seem to, like, use the... Oh, there we go. The camera is a bit freed up here. Ah. I think I might just do an explore. And see if I can, like, find a fast travel point or something like that. That would seem reasonable. Oh, we're in the True Grove again. Oh, yeah. Alright. There's a wooden hatch here. What the heck? Oh, but everyone's here. Cool. I don't want to talk to Zevlar anyway.
Lay down some barricades. We already have the high ground. Best to make use of it. I didn't want this. It was supposed to be just Corker. But thank you. The druids would have overwhelmed us if not for you. You've proven yourself a fine warrior and a better friend. You've done so much for us, and I have more yet to ask.
Let me guess. You want something? 2, tell me what you need. Or 3, whatever it is, I'm not interested. Let me guess. You want something.
You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. I won't expose my people to that. I hear that you've joined up with the Blade of Frontiers, which means you've heard his plan. He seems confident he can do it. I take it you intend to help him.
I mean, he kind of died whilst fighting the druids. That depends. Can you pay me?
I suppose so. We don't have much, but we'll scrape together whatever we can.
Make sure it's enough.
Of course. Everything we have. Anything we can give you, we will. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Right.
We should load up on oil. Bring it down on the goblins when they come.
So we've got Ashrak and
Sure if we've
Tilson.
got any. I'll find out. We need to prepare the gate. The threat inside is gone, but it's a wild world out here.
Look down there. Plenty of
Want some strepsils, friend?
No point hanging around. We need to get ready for whatever comes next.
We've got some books. Front and center, a thespian's memoir. An insightful reflection on becoming someone new. In fact, the greatest joy of my life hasn't been acting, but becoming. When you choose a character to play, you don't just wear a mask. You take a little of their soul for your own. Whoever you are in your heart of hearts changes, if only by the faintest mote. That's very dramatic. A map of Eltergard.
A lot of territory to cover before Baldur's Gate. And any cure found there.
An aging map of
There are some
Eltergard.
goblins marked on the map.
Lay
Travel
down
won't
some
be easy.
barricades. We already have the high ground. Best to make use of it.
An aging map of Eltergard and its surroundings. The cities of Baldur's Gate and Elturel are marked, but it's the wilderness in between that's covered in notes, symbols, and ciphers. The freshest ink marks pictographs of goblins and gnolls, shown gathering in the forests and hills nearby.
Not sure if we've got any. I'll find out.
Don't think we can see the world map from here.
Look down there.
That's fair.
Plenty of space for traps.
Traveller's Guide to Baldur's Gate. Variety is the blood of the city itself, for better or worse. The devoted will find a place to worship. The dedicated will find work to be done, and let it be fully understood by any who wish to visit. The criminal enterprises in Baldur's Gate thrive as heartily as the rest. And there's The Traveller's Guide to the Sword Coast, Volume 4, The Risen Road. The stained, well-thumbed pages filled with travelling advice that seem to be decades out of date. Those who seek to journey to the coast from the interior regions lying to the east will typically seek out the Risen Road. Running parallel to the river Keonthar, the Risen Road provides an overland route all the way from Elturel to Baldur's Gate, and has proven tempting to travellers seeking an alternate to the river barges that sail the Keonthar. A portion of the road approximately halfway between Elturel and Baldur's Gate has in recent years developed into an enclave for Selûne worship, with a temple of not insignificant splendour lying near the road. In fact, an entire village, Moonhaven, has developed alongside the temple and can provide food and shelter to weary travellers. Further east lies the citadel of Moonrise Towers, where a toll is required for onward passage of goods and folk alike. Some attempted to go off-road in order to avoid the toll, however, bandits and other dangers may cause them to pay a much steeper price. I feel like we can deal with some bandits. On the origins of the Zhentarim. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext Rebound by Josefa Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denir for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, her god's annal of lost and hidden knowledge. But perhaps greater still than their monopoly, as the continent's largest private army, the true achievement of the modern Zentarim is in the sanitized image they present to the world. Viewed by most as an efficient, if unscrupulous mercenary organization, few would guess at the Black Network's dark origin as a cult dedicated to the dark god Bane. Oh, yeah. No, that's not Bane, that's Kenneth Williams. Those frequently confused individuals, Bane and Kenneth Williams. I was born in the darkness, oh matron. Well, that went a little bit Tim Curry as well. Once bent towards bringing all peoples to heel beneath his creed of tyranny and domination. Many among their ranks scoff when confronted with this fact, citing overblown conspiracies and reassuring me that the only gods to whom the Zentarim give worship today are the twin deities Prophet and Power. Everything's better with Tim Curry. Everything. Like, just absolutely everything. This is not to say the organization has entirely shed its dark side, however. Alongside the clenched fists of their military, another hand works from the shadows to ensure that the network prospers even in peacetime. For just as vital as the movement of troops is the movement of goods, legal or otherwise, and there is no border or market that is ever truly closed to one bearing the seal of the Black Network. Okay, so I'm guessing that the Zentarim are going to be somewhat involved in this at some point. Ooh. Search books! Anything? Nope. And along here? I did love in Divinity Original Sin 2 where you'd search book piles like this and you could occasionally just find like a great sword or a load of potions or anything like that. One of the players you GM for has a Zentarim backstory, so this is very relevant to your interest. Ah. Oh, I think I remember this stone door. Actually, before I go there, there's a... Yeah. Wooden trunk. Cool. Rope is always good. And a book. And a backpack. Backpack with a carrot. The Devil You Know, an autobiography. A slim volume, pages dog-eared from use. Have you ever had a god change your blood? It's a horrifying thing, even for those who may desire it. Yet few tieflings wished for Asmodeus to claim their bodies, only to be given no choice in the matter. It's not as if we were well loved before the Archdevil's gambit. Our people have always struggled against the notion of devilkin, as if a single drop of infernal ichor inescapably corrupt. How amusing. When so many others willingly sell their souls to fiends, yet their culture as a whole escapes the blame. By what method can we redeem ourselves when the crime is not ours? I would drive a blade into every warlock that aided Asmodeus' damned ritual, but a personal vengeance cannot undo the will of a god, much less one as slippery as the Lord of Lies. When every passerby thinks you a thief and heretic, it is deeply tempting to become one. The only thing that has stopped me, knowing Asmodeus wants nothing more than for all of us to fall from grace.
I'll find out.
Asmodeus, Asmodeus. Oh, Asmodeus. This is back in the grove as a whole, right? Yeah. Alright. Get back out there. Sorry, Will. You'd hope that, like, poison cloud would dissipate at some point. Stupid accidental massacre.
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? The food. Freshest fish I ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now, that's a different matter. Rare as can be. Dripping.
As long as it's not
Well,
squished
unless
squirrel, I
you find a
guess.
cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
I'm not convinced I can jump over this way either. Seems a little bit far. Alright, I guess we take the bridge. We don't seem to have had anything added to our map from checking that map by the tieflings. But I still smell a trap. A load of chests, a broken wagon. Forks and plates, sure. Ah, oh, safe blade knife is spony before! You'd think they could fit all of this in a single chest, wouldn't you? Ooh, and some gold. Good. That's a lot of dead adventurers. Oh, there are people. Oh, these are the ones we saw before. Scroll of invisibility. And some dead goblins. Oh, goblins drawing. Drawn in thick charcoal lines upon an animal's skin. This childlike portrait depicts 3 stick figures. A goblin with sparks in its hands, a square humanoid figure, and what seems to be an elf. Each of them is wearing a simple crown. So that's updated one of our quests. Goblins must have more than one leader. Alright, so they've got a goblin leader, there's a human leader, and an elf leader. A goblin, a square humanoid figure, so maybe a dwarf? Or a halfling? And what seems to be an elf. I thought you were busy leading your crew.
Contract didn't mention no goblins. I would have prepped the lads, brought better weapons.
A few goblins killed your whole crew? Pathetic.
Wasn't no few goblins, mate. There's an entire hive of them.
What job was that?
The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic called the Night Song. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Let's say I want that gold. Where would I find the relic? You're giving up. I might take a shot at it myself. True, I wouldn't risk it for twice the gold. Let's say I want that gold. Where would I find the relic?
It's called the Night Song. It's supposed to be hidden in the temple of the goblins. Mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chump. Oh yeah, that's the contract. I can show you how to turn back. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die. Just about to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunt.
There's a lot of static coming through here. Let me have a listen to it on my end. Dead. What kind of this is coming from? Yeah, I'm hearing what you're hearing. Alright, let's. And let's see if that does seem to have improved it. Cool. Alright. No, I seem to occasionally just get a bit of a loose connection, which is a bit awkward. I should move my box somewhere where things are less likely to nudge it, I reckon. Right, let's recast Speak with Dead and see if I can speak to one of the goblins.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Alright. And the adventurers?
The corpse remains silent.
Alright. So... have we looted? We have looted all these, haven't we? Oh no, we haven't. Now we've looted all of these. Where's this? There's a goblin camp there. Gith patrol. And the night song. I don't see it anywhere on our map. Whoops. Alright, I know there's a combat that'll happen here because, again, I saw that in a stream. So let's explore around. See if we can wander across. Not that we're in a bad position if we were to get into a combat. We're level 3 at this point, which is 1 level off the level cap for the early access.
Owlbear tracks. This nest must be nearby.
Yes. Oh. What hurt us? Shadowheart, you can't just start bleeding in the middle of nowhere without explanation. What the? Why is everyone getting hurt on the floor here? Like, I'm seeing some feathers, but I'm not seeing any markings saying this is hurty ground.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
I'll take the pickaxe. The goblin with a heavy stone. You want to say anything to me?
The corpse does not respond.
Okay. Ooh, that's glowy. Head back and explore that. What the? Why is everyone getting injured?
A Seluna statue in a stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
A wizard sealed this chest. Wasn't an amateur either.
Take the potion of healing. Potion of psychic resistance. Roll to detect thoughts. Ah, the war between Selune and Shah. An ancient tomb detailing how Selune came into being along with her sister Shah. The silver, radiant Selune and the dark, alluring Shah complemented each other and brought an orderly distinction between light and dark in the universe. Alright. And a potion of speed is I'd really like to zoom in more than this. Sometimes the camera angles feel a bit like pulled out a bit too far. Because I really don't know where that potion of speed is. Now let's just pull out. Ah, there we go. Right, let's see what this chest is about.
This thing won't yield its contents easily.
Okay. So it's arcane. And let's make a mage hand and see if mage hand can No. Got some incense, candle, and a glass chalice. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Alright, I guess there's some puzzle to this. And let's just have a quick heal. Yeah, why the heck not? Prayer of healing. There didn't seem to be like an option to lockpick it or anything, so... Give me the sword! Oh! Owlbear! Have we got to speak with animals? Please tell me I've got to speak with animals. Not on you. Gale is probably most like... Oh! Alright, we're in battle. Let me just check that no one had to speak with animals and I didn't really have an option for this. Charm person. I'm going to do a quick reload and see if I could have just walked up to it and talked to it, because I feel like that jumped me into battle pretty quickly. If I'm fighting it, I'm fighting it. But... Oh, I'm back here. Alright. I mean, Owlbear fight at level 3 is no joke, but... If I walk closer to it...
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
Oh, nope, we're combat. We're definitely combat. Wait, why is it... What? What the heck? I want to see what's going on there. Because did combat start because Astarion seemed to be sneaking up there? Huh. Because I thought Astarion would have been with the rest of us, but maybe not. Alright, what's going on with you, friend? Oh, Astarion doesn't like this. Wait, why doesn't Astarion like the sunlight? Oh, maybe it's the water. Alright, so Astarion's there with the rest of us.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
Okay, this makes more sense. Oh, we can do perform. I mean, let's study their behavior to start with. DC 16. Nope.
You can only surmise the obvious. The owlbear is out for blood.
Let's puff out our chest and roar. We are Scary Predator. Oof. 10% chance. Nope.
The beast returns the roar in kind.
Alright, now we're in combat. That's fine. Okay, so we're fighting an owlbear and an owlbear cub. Do I still have... I do have rush. Good. Nope, let me... Alright, so that should... Yeah, that'll get both of them if I do it here. Ooh, Bane. Does my spear apply Bane to anything? No? Or maybe this is the gloves of... Yeah, this is the gloves of power. Right. Okay. Right, so Asterion, Shadowheart, and Gale are all going at the same time. I reckon we get a shatter going on the both of these. That seems good. Do you have any other AoEs we can use? Trace, hold person. No, that's gonna be great. And Astarion. Ray Sickness, that's just single target. It's 24 hit points. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything for us. Okay. Well, we're highly unlikely to finish off the owlbear this turn, so I reckon we'll sneak attack the owlbear cub. And then we've got Shadowheart, who'll do at least 3. Alright, so almost certainly we do enough to kill it just with a regular attack. So let's do it. Bloomin' nat ones. Oh, but they're frightened anyway, so that's fine. Oh, bloomin' heck. Yeah! We killed a baby! We've got Witch Bolt. So I think this I think we found out last time this requires an action to reuse as well, so it's not necessarily a gimme to do it. I reckon we just... Oh, we don't have the movement for that. Alright, let's jump here. Then we'll have enough movement to get over there, and we'll probably action surge it as well. To do another one. Alright. Now... The Gale, what spells we got? We got... So Shatter will do 3d8. I'm fairly sure that's our... It's about 55%, so it could quite easily save it. What does Distressed mean? It has sustained damage to its eye, it cannot make critical hits, and has disadvantage on perception checks. Alright. Yeah, let's use Mage Armor on ourselves. And also let's So this is jump disengage. Can we just, like... I mean, I guess we have to jump to disengage. Right, let's just keep running a bit with Gale. Good. Astarion will sneak attack. I think that's all they can do. Yep. Oh, I didn't do anything with Lae'zel. Oh, I think... Yeah, he's unconscious. Right, so let's not forget to use Healing Word. Oh, that can only be... Alright. And we've still got a full action, so... Guiding Bolt? Eh. Fine. We are not doing well this turn. We get up here? We cannot. We'll have to range sneak attack. And then Gale. Oh, it doesn't have an action. So we'll just jump away. The slam is brutal. But we should be able to have it this turn, I reckon. Noxalis! We murdered a cute fluffy owlbear. Right, that had the head of a broken spear. That makes sense, seeing as we found the shaft of one. A gawking yellow eye is pierced on this broken spearhead. Can we combine that with this? So that's a rare two-handed melee weapon. Chance to blind target that deals an additional 2d6 targets to certain creatures that sport multiple sets of eyes. Cool. It looks less exciting than the previous one, but... Oh, that's mage armor, that's why you're glowing. That had nothing. Oh, and the Oak Father's Embrace. Undead creatures that attack the wearer receive 1d6 radiant. Beasts that attack the wearer deal an additional 1d6 radiant. I think I'm probably not going to put that on. It feels too situational. That could be great for min-maxing.
An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Feels like it'd be great for min-maxing a character per encounter. But I think I'm just going to end up forgetting about it. That's fine. Is there anything even up there? Doesn't look like it. this is an even easier way to get up here. Sure, I'll just explore. Why the heck not? Doesn't seem to be anything hugely exciting anyway. Even can't reach. Right, so I guess we should try and get over this statue of Selune. There we are. The Genesis of Selune and Shah. A dusty volume that speaks of the conflict between the sibling goddesses Selune and Shah after Selune ignited the sun and brought life, sustaining light and warmth to the universe. Okay.
That's curious.
Ooh. Alright. A prayer dedicated to Selune, imploring all to accept the Moon Maiden's blessings and share in her bounty.
A prayer sheet with the same symbol as the one on the chest.
Okay, so that must be part of how to get into it. Do I just click on the chest and that'll let us open it now?
This thing won't yield its contents easily.
I wouldn't have ordinarily reloaded that, but it just felt like it was... I didn't know if I was just going to read the prayer sheet to the chest or something. Because I tried to see if I could interact with the statue in some way. Alright, so we've jumped over there and we found that prayer sheet. Like, it's in light. Maybe we need to move it to shadow. It still seems glowy. Which does not strike me as a good sign. Oh, where are the books? Miscellaneous? Nope. Ah, there we go. Books and keys. I guess we didn't pick up the prayer sheet. I can move it. Pick up. Cool. Anything else around here? Really doesn't seem to be. Get the statue, but I don't think that's going to be worth anything.
This thing won't yield its
I'm confused as to what the game wants me to do with this. Because I don't think the prayer... I'll read the prayer sheet again once we're loaded back in, but I don't think it said anything explicit. There's the whole idea about Selune and Shah being like the distinction between light and dark. Imploring all to accept the Moon Maiden's blessings and share in her bounty. Is there anything moony around here? Now, that looks a little bit like a crescent moon, but I'm not convinced. Also seems to be a rune made out of broken wood or something. What if I were to put this in water? No? Hey, Shadowheart, you got any opinions?
What do you want?
Alright. Alright, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Might come back to this later. Might be worth taking a long rest at some point. Can we just walk? Could we have walked across this all the time? I think we could have. I just assumed it was impossible. Right, what else?
Enjoying our walks together, aren't you, gang?
Sure. In silence.
It's the start of a beautiful relationship. Oh, Scratch! Let's reach out to pet him. Right. Let's just look at his collar. DC 11? Nope. I thought we might have got a chance to do other things. Alright, there are some notes on here. I'll grab them. Hope you don't mind, dog.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What happened to you?
Back off. Nose. Claws. Teeth.
Why were you in the forest?
Letters. Delivery to Baldur's Gates.
I mean, we've got the letter, so we don't need to know where they kept them. Who are you?
Gunwick.
Where are you from?
From Trail.
And what's your profession?
Runner. Fleetfoot. Courier Company.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
So let's see these letters. It's a tough letter. Nine Fingers, I won't come back to the city, not while you have your thugs looking for me. If you're on the debt page, you'll have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard and look for where an M. Kerwin is buried. Get dig in and you'll find enough valuables to settle matters between us. Don't go looking for me. I'll know when I'm safe. S. And soft letter? Davin, it's a boy. He's healthy and perfect. I've named him after his father. Come back and see us as soon as you can get leave. Love, Flora and Davin Jr. And finally, a personal note. Gomwick, be doubly careful on the way back to Baldur's Gate. I've received more reports of attacks on travelers throughout the region. I can't have my best messenger winding up face down in a ditch somewhere. Watch yourself. Better late than never. Postmaster General Danzo. That didn't work out so well now, did it?
What did you mean before, Gale? A woman with shadows for eyes, you said.
Merely that if the eyes are the mirror to the soul, yours have dark curtains across the mirror. No offense taken, I hope.
Not necessarily. I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
How enigmatic. Right, there's a thing up here?
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back, then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
Nope, stay. Can I jump up here? Because I'd like to get on this house if possible. Oh, there's a goblin there. Goblin. Like a slice. Goblin warrior. Alright, let's see if I can get up here. It's too high. I could turn on turn-based sneak mode. Okay. I'm just going to separate myself from the group, just so that others don't follow. How would I get up on the roof? Well, it's like a fast travel point. Once I've dealt with all this. Ah, there's the way I get to the roof. Let's drop down. No. Ready to turn on turn-based mode at a hair's breadth. Here we are. I don't see anyone up here. Oh, I can just Jump down off the top. All right. I was hoping for that to be safe game. Oh, for...
Looks like we got our
I'm kind of annoyed with what went on there.
running. My archer's got decent aim and plenty of arrows.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illicit power is beyond reach until you rest.
Alright, I'm not running in there. Aim's not good enough to save you.
Hold up, lads. This one might be more than we bargained for. Go on, then. Just keep your nose clean.
Alright. I feel like that's a pretty good result from having just face planted. Actually, before I do that, let's check this. Alright, just got some stuff and a backpack. Alright, I think before I continue, I just want to grab some more water. I'll be back in a moment. Great. Let me just check that sound is back. It is. Good. Now the lootening begins. Oh, there was someone. They weren't there before. Right, the Wonders of Fandalen. In this year, 950 DR, there can hardly be a more prosperous and fortunate town than Fandalen. Fandelver's pact has brought prosperity to this land, splitting the wonders of Wave Echo Cave between gnomes and dwarves. The town now boasts thriving communities of both peoples, living and working together in harmony. We have also tempted human spellweavers from all across the north to our town, who are happy to work side by side with the allies of Fandelver's pact. Mayor Olderleaf invites you to come and witness this miracle yourself. See the powers being uncovered in the Forge of Spells and the prosperity that power brings. I dare say, Neverwinter will soon have a new rival for the title of Jewel of the North. I'm guessing this ties in with the AP Mines of Fandelver. Or at least is referencing it. I'm not aware of it as a... Well, I'm not aware of any sort of notability of it other than that. But then I'm not very well versed in the D&D lore. You're getting distracted by Gale's glowy mage armor. Right, it's up here. Oh, all these different bottle racks are lootable. Sure. But nothing good on any of them. Literally nothing. Alright. There are lots of mirrors around here, which in this sort of world would be very expensive. Mortar and pestle. I'm going to grab one of these in case that they're useful. And on the ground here we seem to have some sort of menu. Can't quite make out. I think top one mushroom something. And the fourth one down might be like porridge or something. Can't quite tell. Right. So the apothecary's ledger.
It says there's a cellar here somewhere.
I don't see one.
This ledger is filled with cultivation instructions for a range of medicinal plants. One entry is underlined. Deliver specially requested plants to the cellar. Keep away from prying eyes. There's stuff in the cellar, I guess. And I'm hearing voices. Sleep. Not quite sure what I just picked up. I thought it was like one of the potions of healing, but apparently not. Antitoxin here. Good. Why does this apothecary just have shelves and shelves of empty bottles?
What?
Trying to loot gosh darn it, Shadowheart. Where the... No, come back, come back, come back. Alright, so let's see if we can find this celery do. Oh, there it is. Nope, nope, this way. Okay, so we got some things over here. Doctor's log. Patient Samson. Occupation, blacksmith. Malady, gout. Comments. Samson's become accustomed to the good life since he acquired that new apprentice. I gave him a tincture of autumn crocus and told him to avoid red meat and ale. Patient, Branley. Occupation, Cooper. Malady, large wood splinter in hand. Comments. Splinter removed. Wound cleaned, doused in balsam ointment and bandaged. Patient, Timmick. Occupation, none. Child. Malady, swallowed bottle cork. Comments. No hardness or blockage in stomach. The cork should pass without causing harm. I gave the lad a stern warning. Patient, Dider. Occupation, apprentice blacksmith. Malady, minor burns to the face and hands. Comments. Another burn for Samson's eager young apprentice. The usual treatment was applied, but I urged her to slow her pace at work before she inflicts real harm on herself. This book has all but crumbled to dust, making it impossible to read. That's a shame. We have a potion of poison resistance. We have a basic poison. And in this chest, acid resistance and sharpness. Alright. We got this thing again. Right, that's a... Yeah. Wait. The fifth one there, that just says this, right? Let's grab some of these ingredients just in case they're useful. Cool.
Scratch marks on the floor.
Potion of healing. Where are these scratch marks? Does this, like, bookcase move? Can I interact with this desk at all? No. I don't entirely know where the scratch marks are. Oh! Are those the scratch marks? I wonder what would have caused those. There must be a secret passage somewhere around here. Over there. Yeah, Yeah, that seems more like light through the floorboards, doesn't it? Ooh. No, it's just a bucket and broom. I thought there was a lever or something. The books. Can I move them? No. Portrait of a noble. Let's see if we can move that, if that reveals anything. Hang it on the wall somewhere? No. No. I'm guessing those are the scratch marks on the floor. Right, nothing to do with the chair. What happens if I firebolt these books? Oh, they've got infinite health. That's fair, I guess. That's not a thing. Funnel, retort. Set this alight? Alright, I've got no idea. I feel like there's going to be a pathway here or something. No, it's got to be behind here. It's even on the map. But I can't seem to do any sort of interaction with it. Yeah, alright.
Scratch marks on the floor.
Yeah, it's been interacting with this bookcase.
Scratch marks on the floor.
Guess maybe there's a switch somewhere else that lets us... deal with it? Grab these things. Ooh, water barrel, alright. Don't know if we'd use that for anything. Ooh, potions! Yeah. Dragon egg mushroom. Ooh. It's just full of herbs. Oh, but I really haven't found anything to move this bookcase. No, not really doing anything. Yeah, there's definitely a door there. You can see the archway. Does anything happen if I were to put this over here? No, it's still just the lighting pattern. Let's look at the log again, in case there's any clue there. So, alright. County blacksmith. Okay, I'm not seeing anything going on there. Keg. Bed linen. No, none of this seems at all useful. Alright. Guess we got some more things to come back to, potentially. Hey, Breck.
Everything here is ours.
Bugger off, you bastards, bugger off. That way. Primate's having a bit of a fun time. So the True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrook's Morrow. An excerpt from the True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrook's Morrow, a pulp serial following the real-life exploits of an interplanar ship's captain. The real Captain Morrow is known never to have left her native Waterdeep, and emerges from her rooms at the yawning portal only to exchange scrawled manuscripts for fresh meals and ink. His red dragon thus dispatched, the knight had no chance but to leap for my ship, crashing to the new bride's deck even if his mount was swallowed by the eerie gloom of the astral plane's shifting tides. Faithful Knowles was upon him instantly, clawing and biting, alas, in vain. Astral projection thwarts even the fury of a tabaxi cabin boy, and the treacherous Githyanki only laughed as Knowles' formless blows passed harmlessly through him. The knight's silver sword came in about an arc that missed Knowles entirely, but nearly clipped the spiritual cord, anchoring the tabaxi stalwart soul to the plane. I mourned as my faithful feline companion faded from existence, but did not hesitate. The Githyanki only smirked lazily at my charge, anticipating the futile effects of another bound by the laws of this plane. But that is not and has never been Captain Tenebrook's Morrow. Unlike poor Knowles, I had entered this plane in my full-fleshed form, a fact I demonstrated by thumping the warrior solidly between the legs. He tumbled over the new bride's rail and down into the mists, even as a fresh horde of dragons rose from the distant dead citadel of Tunorath. How exciting. And a warning to the Sword Coast. There it is. An anti-tiefling screed. People of the Sword Coast, look around you! Look around you. Look around you! What do you see? That's right. A collection of God-fearing humans, elves, and dwarves. Or an internal corruption of that divine image. Tieflings, wearing their devilish heritage for all to see, walk among us as if they didn't owe their existence and allegiance to the lords below. These hell-touched peoples have infiltrated our cities, our organizations, even our families. They can claim to be good all they wish. Would you believe the tiger who looks at you with dripping fangs if he said he ate nothing but vegetables? No! We can see their true nature, plain as day. But they are not the only evil infiltrating our world. All around I see drow, dwergar, and other creatures of the Underdark strive for acceptance. But why should you accept them? When their brothers raid our countryside and steal our children. Obviously, I'm not saying they should be cast out. Obviously, I'm not saying we should return these delinquents to the Underdark and drive the tieflings back to the hells they came from. But be wary of these people, my friends. Be suspicious when you see them. And especially suspicious when you do not. I'm sensing imminent genocide. Which is always fun. Everyone loves racism. Oh. Hello.
Tastes like chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. Besides, tastes like pork. I have awarded another tiefling prize. Fortune favours our bellies.
Thanks to yourself, trolls.
Be you friend, food. The market is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute.
1, you're quite eloquent for an ogre. 2, I bear no such brand. 3, I'll do you one better. I'm one of the Absolute's chosen disciples. 4, are you eating a tiefling? Let's go with the deceptive route. I'll do you one better. I'm one of the Absolute's chosen disciples. AC 9. No!
I expect more than your word. Show me your flesh.
Are you eating a tiefling?
She scampered in from the east, calling for Yule, a pet, no doubt. The green earth bless us. She bore no mark. Those horns. Such cartilaginous crunch.
That's a good word for an ogre.
Lest I give in to my cravings.
These horns are not yours to take.
It's dinner time, boys.
Is everyone in combat? Yeah. Alright, they're quite tough. I'm guessing Lump is like a mage of some sort. Intelligence 19? Dear lord. Okay, Thunderwave seems like it could be a decent shout if we can get into position. If we go about here, maybe? What did I... Oh! Maybe I'm not in such a good position. I'll do this. Alright, let's start moving in this direction. So I'll probably try and break this at some point. So not right now. Alright, Mysterian. Any good spells? Poison would probably be good. We get up here and maybe Ray of Sickness. 55, 50. Oh, right. Go a little bit further. Ah, they say. Fine. Ooh. Lots of ogres. Oh yeah, they cast mirror image, that was their turn. Right. Well, that was their standard action, I guess. Okay. we still have Shatter. 40, 43. Guessing I... Oh, I can. Yeah. Well, that was pretty good. And Shadowheart? Mirror image. Passed out trace. Hold person. I'm guessing the giants aren't... Yeah. Giants are their own type. Oh, what the... This all moved up a little bit. So let's... Yeah, 25% there. 75. Boo! Alright. Ow! Okay. 75% chance to hit there. 25 there. Could Thunderwave again. Let's move here. I didn't think they'd get an attack of opportunity. And let's see if this works. Oh, that's not getting the pillar. Alright, I'll attack this one. And then jump away. And then Asterion. Can I not attack this? Oh, there we go. Yeah. That did not do as much as I was hoping, but fair enough. Let's... yeah, let's stay where I am. Lae'zel can heal. Alright, I'm out of Shatter. I can't use Arcane Recovery out of combat. Boo! Alright, let's jump down here. And see if we can Burning Hands. Yeah, we can Burning Hands two of them. It's looking pretty decent. Healing Words, Astarion. And... okay, we've got 1 second level spell slot left. Let's cast Guiding Bolt's a second level spell. 56, 6%, 75. Yeah. Oof! That was good. That was not good.
That's curious.
What's it? Oh, there's like a loose boulder. Alright. Okay, so I can do another Thunder Wave. Yeah. Or did I hit someone else? No, I don't think so. Let's see how shoving works. Alright. Alright. It would have been great to have something like magic missile at this time, but you can't always get what you want. Okay, I guess let's use firebolts to start getting rid of the mirror images. Or to actually hit it on a 6% shot. We're out of spell slots. So let's have this potion. I guess just attack. I'm not liking my chances, I'll be honest. Alright, Astarion's not fully dead. Pretty close. Shocking grasp. Or just regular attack. That's fine. Oh, blinded! Okay. Let's keep working that mirror image. And Shadowheart, can you, like, help Astarion? Apparently not. Alright, just hit Chalk. Oh. Is Astarion? Yeah, Astarion's fully dead. Alright, let's do the reload. Yeah, not having done a long rest before, that really hurt. I wonder where our last save was. Yeah, I thought it was there. Did we not have an autosave since then? Apparently very much not. That's a little frustrating. Well, I might not go and do everything we did just then again. But I might, like, go and do all of that between streams. But I will...
I can smell trouble.
Yeah, I know. But I might have a long rest.
The twilight is darker than expected. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers.
Let's blink away the discomfort.
The world swims as you close, then reopen your eyes. How long have you been standing here? A moment? A night? A 10-day?
Chuckle gate blackened with that. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming through your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling.
touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
Have you been drinking lately? Right, so we can either explore Lae'zel's mind, we can say we're just exhausted, lower the blade before you do something foolish. It's just a fever, rest will break it. Deception, don't you see how far gone you are? Give me that blade, I'll make it quick. Surrender to Lae'zel or attack Lae'zel. Let's explore her mind. DC 1.
Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten. Lae'zel's fear grips you. Not fear of death, but fear of insignificance. The great warrior Lae'zel, a failure to her kind. She will wield no silver sword, ride no red dragon, forever unknown to the great Lich Queen Vlaakith.
Alright, just give me a moment. I just want to put her hoodie on because it's gone a bit chilly. But we have the new option to be strong. You will survive this. You will please your queen. I think that's probably what we're going to go for. Because, you know, I don't want to fight Lae'zel. She's not in my active party, but I don't want to just jettison her. There we go. Hoodie on.
I will not let the Geich take me. I will earn Vlaakith's honor. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
Alright then. You're seeming a bit dramatic, but sure. Do I have anything? So, Gale, Starion. Shadowheart wants to say something.
It feels like we packed 3 days into one today. I'm exhausted.
1, speak for yourself, I feel fine. 2, you sure it's just fatigue from the day, not something else? 3, you as well, I feel like I've marched across Toril without stopping. Or 4, forget how you feel. What about Lae'zel? She almost turned on us. I think, yeah, 4.
That was always a risk with her. I'm not even sure you can blame the tadpoles for that. Get some rest, but keep an eye on her.
Yeah.
Chosen, let me come to you. I can help you.
1, I know your voice, I heard it on the Nautiloid. 2, come here, come to me. 3, back off, I've heard enough crawling. I have enough crawling around in my head. I know your voice, I heard it on the Nautiloid.
I've been searching for you. You're always so far away.
Come here, come to me.
You
Yeah!
in your sleep. There must be so much on your mind.
His fingers are warm against your cheek, softer than expected.
You think that you're sick, that you're dying. Are you afraid?
1, who are you? What are you? 2, back off, touch me again and I'll bleed you dry. 3, I was afraid and then I saw you. 4, I'm one bad turn from becoming a mind flayer. Or 5, I fear nothing, I'll purge this sickness and be free again. Yeah.
You're so close to power.
So are you.
Right on the cusp. Yet still a shadow of what you will become. Come now. I'll make you feel better. Let yourself go. Lean back.
Let's do as he says.
So eager, hungry, but...
Something in your blood stirs and twists, recoiling like a wounded beast. It wants him gone.
You're not ready. I will return when you are. But I do have a parting gift.
I like presents. You have gained new power from your illithid tadpole. Psionic pull. Pull one creature or object towards you once per short rest. Cool. So last night, we felt early symptoms of ceremorphosis followed by vivid dreams of our greatest desires, but this morning our symptoms were gone. We really need to get these things out of our heads.
Well, hello. Feeling better, are we? I certainly am. This morning I find myself free of pain and with a new trick. A new power. Last night, the risk of transformation. It all feels like some terrible dream now.
A new power? What kind of power?
You'll see in due time. It's nothing horrifying, I can promise you that. But we were talking about last night. How did you sleep?
You first. Any strange dreams?
That feels like a question with a point. You had one too, didn't you? What did you see?
Someone familiar.
Yes, of course. So did I, as it happens. It was delightful.
The blank look, the flat voice. He's holding something back.
What did you really dream about? You can trust me. DC 14? Yeah!
I dreamt of him. My old master. Cazador.
You and Cazador never thought you'd want a master in the bedroom.
You know what separates us from animals? Choice. I choose to travel with you. A dog would do it on instinct. To fulfill a need. Disrespect me again! And I won't choose to kill you. I'll do it on instinct. To fulfill my need to hear you scream.
I think that was a sore point. Still neutral though. Ooh, so Astarian's got ink block, create a cloud of magical darkness and immediately attempt to hide. Gale, reflective shell, reflecting projectiles. And Shadowheart, a survival instinct. Infuse a creature with psionic force. If it reaches 0 hit points, it regains 3d4 instead of falling unconscious. Cool.
Good morning. It truly is, isn't it? A very, very good morning. The night brings counsel, or so the saying goes. But last night had quite a bit more in store, wouldn't you agree? There's a glow about you. About everyone here. We all feel startlingly well. And yet there's a certain look in people's eyes. A far-off distance of a haunting, which begs yet another question. Did you too have such puzzling dreams?
Actually, my dreams were quite delightful.
Surely not the only adjective that springs to mind. What I saw surpassed the vivid. The voice was too true, the touch too tantalizing. I can tell you felt the same. It was an expert, this apparition. First the seduction, then the spurning, then that teasing souvenir. You're not ready. I will return when you are. That's what I was promised. We have some restless nights ahead of us.
We do indeed. Sorry, just double checking something. Cool.
Something tells me I know what you two were talking about. Both feeling better than you did last night, yes? Not even just that. I awoke with new, I don't know, powers. It was the same for you, wasn't it? The good health, the power, the dreams. I don't need to worm my way into your thoughts to know that. It's all over your face.
There's nothing strange about having a dream. Why do you care?
Because I think you and I had much the same dream. That's strange. I dreamt of someone I'm very attracted to. There was a promise of power. I had exactly the same dream when aboard the Mind Flayer ship. I rebuffed the advances, of course. If it happens again, try to resist. We can't take anything for granted, especially when it's to do with what's going on up here.
And I guess Lae'zel. Ah, there you are.
My blood is cleansed, my muscles still. I have been shown new might to tug foe and fiend into reach. Damn it all!
Okay. How do we break camp? Or is it just... What's over here? I feel like this is gonna get... This must get used for something at some point. Like, because usually it just travels us back after we sleep, but... Ah, there we go. There we go. Just a little bit fiddly.
Get over there! Surround them like!
Keep quiet.
Oi! You just walked into the wrong town! Don't bother running. My archer's got decent aim and plenty of arrows.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Let's try the intimidation again. DC 12. Not this time.
I'd like to see you try.
Right. So what we got? We got the Booyah up here. Then there's Tracker. The Booyah there. There's a Tracker. And a Tracker. They've probably got to split the party up somehow. This is too high. So, yeah, I think we can get up these steps here. The other option is to potentially rush indoors and to use that to force them to come to us. Or we retreat for a little bit. Again, get behind here, force them to come through the door. That seems like it would be sensible.
You must got a death wish sneaking around in my town.
What the heck even was that? Alright, so Astarion. A 72% chance of hitting there. That's probably worth... Ooh, 81%. That's pretty great. Ah. Alright. Boo. Ooh. Yes, please. Forgot that was a cunning action. Shadowheart's probably just going to do the running thing. That's good. Really? Alright, Astarion saved that. I'm calling slight shenanigans here. I'm just going to reload the save because I was really thinking that wall would protect us. I'm slightly miffed that it doesn't. Because now I've got to waste like 2 turns getting closer while they attack us. It's like, But that'll teach me for trying to use walls. Alright, let's get back in. Same dialogue as before. Que sera, sera.
Get over there! Surround him like! You spotted us! No fun in skewing
Oh,
a
right.
pig what
It's
doesn't
actually
know his
different
clothes.
dialogue. There'll be no skewering happening here. No, let me pass.
We got you surrounded. Here's how this goes. You take one step further, and we'll fill your front with arrows. Or you turn around, and your backside gets the same treatment.
As the symbol glows, power courses through
Do the
you.
intimidation.
Authority.
Alright,
Hold up, lads. This one might go on then.
there we go. And now let's deal with the ogres. How far are we off leveling? Well, we're quite far off leveling.
No, and brother, stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her
What we
measure.
did before.
Show is the brand of the absolute. Indeed, how regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend.
You're quite the articulate ogre.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand, and you a delicacy. Were I so lucky?
I notice you don't bear a brand of your own.
I've no use for the absolute, or any god. I follow 2 masters only, gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
Forget goblins, you should be fighting for me.
I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
Right, so I'll give you 500 gold if I can call you into battle. Deception 1,000 gold after you fight for me. Persuasion, I'll pay you in the flesh of the fallen, you'll have your fill. Or I change my mind, the offer's off the table. I'll pay you in the flesh of the fallen, you'll have your fill. DC 19. Boo.
A slip of the tongue. You meant to make a better offer, surely.
It's off the table.
But you do love to tease.
Let's leave.
Not so much as a nibble.
I am tempted to fight them.
Not food.
Oh, I like them. Right, so I think I might be a little cheeky. Let's get everyone up here. Shut this door. Alright, drop a save in case things all go spectacularly badly. I don't even need a Starion to be sneaking. So, I think I want to start combat with these people. Let's also check what's on the dead tiefling. Why not? The locket opens to reveal an intricate illustration of a stone tower. The words Elturel, strength and unity, are inscribed across the top. So I think what I want to do...
Home tastes good. Not bad.
Okay. Time to get combat going. I mean, for everyone else. Gale is sneaking, good. So, I think that Gale's shatter avoids like friendly people, so let's see if that works. That did not work. Let's try that again. I thought there was a thing where, like, he avoids friendly AoEs. Or friendlies in his AoEs. Did I maybe get that wrong? I mean, I clearly did. The mic seems to be weird again. Is that better? Alright, that should be better. It's kind of frustrating that that's happening, but... Oh, Astarion's just dead at this point with that initiative order. Okay. So let's just check what... that's Astarion. Wizard. Evocation School. Oh. Why did it not tell me the things he's got? Oh well, at least we saw that it clearly doesn't work, so we're gonna have to try something else. Okay, we can grab both of them. Oh, what the heck is going on? Oh, I'm getting a little frustrated. It's just some of the finer points of the combat system need a bit of work, I think. Oh, and the mic's gone weird again. Fucking hell. Is that better? Looks it. Alright.
Must you? This inane chatter pains me.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'll sneak attack you. Ooh, Astarion's going first. That's great. Alright, so let's move up. Yeah, I need to move a little bit further in there, don't I? I move around there? For safety, let's separate him off. I can grab both of them, or both of these. Yeah, I think I want to focus fire is the thing. Oh. Bazel's already in combat as well. That's frustrating. And here. Right, can I witch bolt some? No. Alright, I can witch bolt that one at least. But missing. Alright. So, let's continue the sneak attack. And yeah. Let's try out this ink blot. Cool. Oh, that's fun. Choc seems very confused. Yeah, I don't have the movement for that. Let's just get up to Fank. Yeah! Can I get... Yeah. Oh. Well, that's a relief. I wish there was some more of a symbol that said, hey, this is going to provoke an attack of opportunity. Oof. Ogres are strong, turns out. Bet I can shatter just the two ogres here. I can! Yeah. And then... Oh, kind of there? Oh, that's hitting both. That's hitting Fank regardless, and there we go. Alright, this is going significantly better. Now, who's weaker? Fank is on 11. And Chock is on 18. Okay, I think first thing I'm going to do is Survival Instinct. Astarion. Try out these new powers. And then... Guiding Bolt. On Fank. Yeah! One down! Okay, I guess we just start dealing with these mirror images. It's about as good as you can expect from a critical miss. Alright, now Gale. Yeah, it has to hit to link, which is unlikely, so... Well, actually, that might be more sensible to do it on... Chock. Yeah, that's pretty great. No, we've used up all our first level spell slots, that's fine. Alright. So we're on a D12 that, yeah, we do still want to hit them. Let's just do it melee, though. Old melee style. And on fire. That's great. Deal with another mirror image. And we'll jump away. Let's get a bit of distance, see if we can get them underneath the support beam. Oh yeah! You're nothing, lump. Right, let's reactivate that. And move in a little bit. Yeah, so a bit too far, so I reckon we'll Firebolt. Alright, that actually hit. And we'll just jump over the acid, and we can melee them next turn. And finally, Shadowheart. Oh. Shadowheart. Nope. Oh. Alright, guess we have to actually end the turn to go to Shadowheart. Yeah, why not? We've got loads of spell slots. That's good. Yay! Noxalis. Not the most elegant in the world, but I'll take it. Seeing as they refuse to be on our side. Ooh, a warped headband of intellect. Increases the wearer's intelligence score to 18. That's good. And the Diary of Lump the Enlightened. The Triumphs and Travels of Lump the Enlightened. Day 1. Now I see truth. I can scarcely remember a time before. At first I thought it the human's thin flesh that bestowed this gift. But I've come to believe it was the circlet she wore. There was crunch in that chew. I was just checking something. Day 4. The goblin boss, Draw Ragslin, made a tantalizing proposal. Spare any prey bearing his new god's brand and feast on the rest. He offered considerable coin in return. And Lump's Warhorn, a simple horn belonging to Lump the Enlightened. The mouthpiece is crusty with chunks of dried food. Ooh. We've got an intelligence of 14. But now, yes, we get a new headband and an intelligence of 18. I think Astarion's the only one not wearing a hat now. You can have this arcane circlet. Yeah. We are so clever. Pig's head and gold. And chicken and gold. Cool. Anything on here? An old school book. A school's attendance log fills the ancient pages. As the pages and days progress, more and more pupils' names vanish from the entries. In urgent script, a note in the margin states that someone has to investigate what's become of the missing children and their families.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed upon the contents of an old journal.
We should keep moving.
Shadowheart's in the journal, isn't she? And we'll find out in a moment after I've gone to the lavatory. Right, thanks for the indulgence. What just happened?
Nothing. The trick of the light. But something tells me there might be a solution to some of our problems hiding in this wilderness.
So 1, what makes you think that? 2, we hardly have time to act on hunches. Or 3, if there's something else you want to say, I'm listening. Sure, I want to find out about Shadowheart. DC 14? Fuck you, Shadowheart.
No. You'll understand when you see it. Let's go.
The folly in the fall. Where even is that? Ah, there it is. Though clearly old, this handbill has managed to maintain its bold print over time. For 1 season only, see the play that sent El Terrell Everlight Theatre into chaos. The sharp-tongued travelling troupe presents The Folly and the Fall. A tragedy in 4 parts. Part 1 of Lost Netheril and that great wizarding empire in humanity's age of wonder. Part 2 of the great mage Karsus, his brief and terrible godhood and the ruin he wrought. Part 3 of Netheril's fall, 1,000 years of shade and Shah's subversion. Part 4 of Netheril's return and its shadow falling upon the land. Penned by the great bard Kagon Feg, The Folly and the Fall tells the true story of the flying Netherese city Thultanthar and its dramatic return after 1,000 years in exile on Shah's plane of shadow. See the climactic battle above Myth Dranor, rendered in stunning detail thanks to the finest thaumaturges on the coast. Direct your village green as the sharp-tongued traveling troop makes its transit to Baldur's Gate. See it now, or face 1,000 years of sorrow. Alright, what else is around? We got some other books. Let's check this wardrobe first. Yep, The Approachable East, Volume 4. A neatly bound journal written by Rianne Forbeck. A purple dragon is firmly embossed on the cover. What a land is Cormyr. Certainly the geography is dramatic, edged by mountains and sea, filled with forests and swamp. But why dwell on these when the great walls of Suzail loom ahead? One sees the city walls as one approaches, but there is no understanding them from a distance. It's only as one gets closer and they loom higher and higher and higher that one appreciates the majesty of Suzail. I passed through gates the size of castles to enter this magnificent city. The streets are patrolled by elite armored knights known as Purple Dragons and frequented by nobles in the most elegant fashions. Its port is filled with ships from across the Sea of Stars, carrying goods from lands I only know from legends. Docks overflow with fruits, spices, silks, and animal pelts. You will not see a finer market if you have the golden lions to spend. Also, the harming of cats is strictly forbidden. A thoroughly civilized land. Screw you, cats. I'm coming out as anti-cat. A is for Azuth and other gods, 7. Lara, Lady of Deception, the goddess who wears many masks. Invoke her name, avoid perception. She hides your lies and secret tasks. For joy, to Clara you must call, and worship her through soulful dance. So find her presence in fest halls, do not give idleness a chance. Loviata's pleasure is your pain, your scars an offering. Scourge or candle, whip or cane, can your devotion bring? That's a weird stanza, but sure. So, Lara is some sort of lying deception god. Clara is sort of an artsy-dancy god. And Loviata is some torture-y deity. And Fables of Faerun 5, The Boy and the Beholder. A shepherd's son tended to his father's flocks on the banks of the Keonthar. The days grew long and the boy grew bored. To amuse himself, he called out, "Beholder, beholder!" The shepherd came running, but there was no beholder. The boy pointed and giggled, but the shepherd scolded him. "Do not cry, beholder, when there is no beholder. Promise?" "I promise," said the boy, but the next day was as boring as the last. "Beholder!" the boy cried, and his father rushed to his side. The boy laughed and laughed, but the shepherd only frowned and shook his head. 3 days later, the boy spotted a round figure floating in the distance. It had one giant eye in the middle of its face, a mouthful of pointed teeth, and thin stalks growing from it, each with an eye peeking from the tip. "Beholder, beholder!" he shouted, but no one came. The beholder began to float towards him, and the boy turned and sprinted along the river. He ran and ran until he reached a high bank and could run no more. The boy cried and cowered, bracing for the beholder's deadly ray. Instead, a familiar voice said, "Turn around." The boy turned. There was no beholder, only the shepherd clad in a woolen cloak. A giant eye was painted on the front and a toothy mouth below. Vines were sewn to the cloak's edges. "You scared me," sobbed the boy. "That makes us even," said his father, as he dried the boy's tears. The boy never cried beholder again, even when a beholder murdered him and his whole family. Truly a tale for the ages. Oh yeah, loose boulder. What? Oh, right, it was doing like a throw thing. Not enough strength. I think I'm the strongest one in the party. Yeah. But what if instead... Yeah, let's use my Lithid Tadpole to pull a rock. Yeah! Alright, that's fine. We've used a few of those powers. We should take a short rest. There wasn't even anything underneath there, was there? We just pulled a rock. Alright. Let's finish exploring this village. Ah. Yes, windmill. After we deal with the well and see what's in there.
Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable.
Let's peer into it. DC 6? I think we can do this. Just.
Dry stones line the wall. At the bottom, something gleams in the dappled light.
Let's throw a coin into the well.
The coin disappears into the darkness, landing with a soft clink.
Alright, we'll climb.
Better be careful. Those webs carry vibrations.
There's a ruby ring, gold short sword. Cool. Studded shield. And a great sword. Even just whispering depths. Old backpack. Good. Gayla's probably going to be having some problems here, right? Yeah. Gayla's not happy. The spider silk cocoon.
Something didn't like that.
An ettercap. What the heck is that? And a phase spider, at least for a higher level than this stuff. I kind of want to send Astarion first to deal with it because sneak attack, but also I'm worried about him just being very squishy. Let's send Power to do it first, I think. Alright, so the Ettercap went away. Oh, bugger. Can we not attack? There we go. Are you trying to attack it? Don't tell me it's a silly idea to attack it. Right. Now, we can do this properly. Get some high ground. Dead goblin child there. There's another Ettercap. And the webs I'm fairly sure counter as pretty difficult terrain and yeah. May become enwebbed. I know. So I do want to shove it to see if I can let people get behind. Alright, let's try the shove from here. Uh-oh. Oh well. That was a shame. What did I save against? Why don't I? I'm very confused. What first level stuff do I have? Burning Hands, Grease, Mage Armor. Alright. This is going so well. Should have been doing it from up high. That was stupid of me. %. It's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, 10 powers 10. Oh, that edge cap's also involved in the combat. Alright. Okay, that one's dealt with. The other red caps up here, yeah. We'll let things come to us. I don't even know what happened. Doodle-doodle-dum. Oh, Edgecap used web. Alright. Okay, yeah, let's see if we can... Alright, we're just gonna have to move and hope we don't get... Yeah, we got him webbed. Path's interrupted, path is interrupted. Do we have any cantrips we can use? Resistance, guidance, sacred flame. Sure. Better than a kick in the teeth. Why is the... Oh, like this web. Alright. Did that not count as burning the web away? I hope it did. Yeah, nowhere near enough movement for that. That's a bizarre animation freeze. I've got an 80% of hitting with like a firebolty type thing. Alright, we can pull it slightly closer, but not tremendously. Oh, and we're out of first level spells. Alright. Do we just ranged attack? It's 1d10. Like, do we know if these are weak to... Oh, crawling with tiny spiders takes 1d4 piercing and 1d4 piercing each turn when hit with a melee attack or upon death. The infestation spreads, can be removed with fire or acid, doesn't deal damage to etacaps or spiders. Guess we need to deal fire damage to it then. Did that get rid of the infested? It did! So let's see if we can do that cunning action dash. How close can we get? Not the closest, but we can get pretty close. Yeah, I didn't think that would count as a sneak attack. I just wanted to know what the UI would tell us. If it would say, hey, this isn't a sneak attack, you can't do this. Or whether you just have to figure it out. Oh, I think it gained infested back, didn't it? Let me check. No. Alright. Okay, let's... Yeah, Guiding Bolt. See if we can finish this one off soon. Gale, what's ailing you? You're poisoned. Might have him drink a potion. Alright, 9. Witch Bolt? Witch Bolt. No Witch Bolt. Alright, you... have a drink. And... yeah, let's move away if we can. Good. Finally, power. What's that? 1d8 plus 3. That's a pretty good chance. And we blinded it. And just for the sake of it. Come on, you get down here, Ratacap. Yeah. And you know what? Have a pig's head. Is this Darren? Did it say basic poison on us, Darren? No? I don't know. I thought I saw something come up, but... and we'll start moving up. That seems reasonable. The Shadowheart can't see the phase spider. But we can jump onto some slightly more stable ground. And again, I reckon we'll just do a little bit of a cantrip. I'm going to cast Resistance. Really? I guess I can't see them from here. Alright, we'll just do another Minor Illusion. We'll just do a Minor Illusion. Oh, is Gale... Gale is not gone yet. There's the Ettercap. Okay, let's do power first. And get her out of this web. And do a shot, why not? And do we get close? I don't think we need to get closer. And then Gale, you are going to use your Firebolt cantrip. On, like, this webbing down here. There we go. This is just acid, right? Oh no, it's poison. Just jump out of that. Do you have anything particularly notable about you? No, just resistant to poison. Alright. So if we were to do some spells on you... Yeah, that's poison. Alright, we'll just attack. It's good enough. Why is that only 55%? That feels low. Right, let's move up, at the very least. Shock and Grasp is 60. Yeah. Okay, let's Shock and Grasp. It's fine. Right, the Ettercap's there. I'm gonna get Gale to continue going higher. That's great. And Lae'zel. Oh, I have to get adjacent. That explains a lot. Alright. Stupid teleporting face spiders. Okay. Let's get power there first, so that we can get a proper sneak attack. I don't think I actually used the sneak attack, even though I could. But oh well. And you're here and very on fire. %94 Witch Bolt. I like those odds. And we don't even need to do anything too extreme. Yeah. Alright, let's finish this off. One hit point left. Can we do this, Shadowheart? No. No, we cannot. Alright, let's get over here. %? Alright. Alright, what we got? 56%. Come on! Oh. That's fine. Wait, they're still infested? That is an issue. Alright, Gale. You jump back. That'll hurt you too. And we're gonna firebolt. There we are. Alright. So let's just have a quick loot. That's still poison. Alright, I think I'll leave this for next time. Thank you for joining me. And we'll continue this on Wednesday. Yeah. Goodbye.